Shalom, Israel. This is part 4 of The Bible is a True Book. Now, have you ever wondered why the ancient dark-skinned Egyptians are not in Egypt anymore? Well, the Bible tells us why. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 29, and verse 3. Speak and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which have said, My river is mine own, and I have made it for myself. But I will put hooks in thy jaws, and I will cause the fish of thy rivers to stick upon thy scales, and I will bring thee up out of the midst of thy rivers, and all the fish of thy rivers shall stick unto thy scales, and I will leave thee thrown into the wilderness, thee and all the fish of thy rivers. Thou shalt fall upon the open fields, thou shalt not be brought together, nor gathered. I have given thee for meat to the beasts of the field, and the fowls of heaven, and all the inhabitants of Egypt shall know that I am the Lord, because they have been a staff of reed to the house of Israel. When they took hold of thee by thy hand, thou didst break and rend all their shoulder. And when they leaned upon thee, thou breakest and madest all thy loins to be at a stand. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I will bring a sword among thee, and cut off man and beast out of thee. And the land of Egypt shall be desolate and waste, and they shall know that I am the Lord, because he hath said, The river is mine, and I have made it. Behold, therefore I am against thee, and against thy rivers, and I will make the land of Egypt utterly waste and desolate, from the tower of Syene even unto the border of Ethiopia. No foot of man shall pass through it, nor foot of beast shall pass through it. Neither shall it be inhabited for 40 years, and I will make the land of Egypt desolate in the midst of the countries that are desolate, and her cities among the cities that are laid waste shall be desolate for 40 years. And I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations, and will disperse them throughout the countries. Yet thus saith the Lord God, at the end of the 40 years will I gather the Egyptians from the people whither they were scattered, and I will bring again the captivity of Egypt, and will cause them to return unto the land of Pathros, into the land of their habitation, and they shall be there a base kingdom. It shall be the basis of the kingdoms. Neither shall it exalt itself any more above the nations, for I will diminish them, that they shall no more rule over the nations. So the Egyptians, they claimed the Nile River for themselves. They said that they made the Nile River, even though God made the Nile River. So the Most High got angry at that. So the Most High sent a war against them. He sent the Babylonians against them. And there was a big war. And the land of Egypt was desolate and waste. So they left Egypt. And there, where they were scattered, they became a base kingdom, which means they are a lowly kingdom, a poor kingdom. So those poor Africans today, those Africans that are begging for food in Africa today, are most likely the ancient Egyptians. Shalom.